A recurring conflict in the twin districts of Saboba and Chereponi forced Defense Minister Dominic Nitiwu to act. Although not from the area, Mr. Nitiwu, a prominent concumber in the Akufo-Addo government, set up a team of bipartisan and inter-ethnic politicians from northern Ghana to find lasting peace in the area. The Bimbilla MP hopes this diverse group could help forge peace between Anofos and concumbers. The latest conflict claimed one life, although locals fear many other deaths in the village may have gone unreported. About 80 villages have reportedly been burnt in the Saboba and Chereponi districts in the recurring conflict. Chereponi, one of the towns most affected, is currently under a curfew. Police and military personnel are in the town to enforce the law. The arriving delegation from Tamale and Accra was given an initial briefing by the military commander on the ground, Lieutenant Fad Idi, and his narration is scary.
I think this time around they've really adopted sophisticated tactics, because what happened within these previous days was that we then to realize that all the major entries into the town, they've established roadblocks and have laid ambushes. I think the director for the district assembly also experienced something like that. He was attacked and burned. And the problem we're also facing is that since they can't really justify the identities of the people they meet, they ambush. Once they question you and then you don't belong to any of the factions, if you don't belong to them, then you are a victim. You are against them.
As characteristic of many towns in northern Ghana, Chereponi is begging for development. The Chereponi Senior High School park, where the helicopters landed, could use some retouching. The infrastructure here does not show the town is a district capital at all, and the road to the Chereponi Regent's Palace, like many other roads here, could easily be mistaken for a footpath. Motorbikes have therefore become the most convenient form of transport. The landscape of this troubled town looks more like a collection of huts. The bus carrying the high-powered delegation on a tour of the town looks like the rickety Willowbrooks buses that ply Odoko, Kaneshie, and Circle in Accra. Friday's delegation was made up of high-ranking former and current government officials, including former Northern Regional Minister Moses Mabengba, former Northern Regional Chairman of the New Patriotic Party Daniel Bugri Nabu, former and current DCEs and MPs from Saboba and Chereponi, as well as high-ranking military and police officers. The Northeast Regional Minister Solomon Bua, under whose jurisdiction Chereponi falls, outlined the mission of the delegation.
The caliber of people who are here this afternoon is a clear manifestation that indeed nobody who calls himself a son of the North is very happy with what is happening. That explains the reason why we are here this afternoon to engage you and your subjects to see how we can find a lasting solution to this unfortunate act that is happening amongst us.
Months and years of recurring conflict here have left this mostly Chokosi-dominated community destabilized and broken. Former DCE for Chereponi and president of the Anofos Progressive Union, Mary Nakobo, is a worried woman.
If you get to town, there's no activity that is going on. And we don't have any way to go apart from Sansan Mango. Our roads are all blocked. Our Saboba Chereponi road is blocked. Yendi road is blocked. Gushegu is blocked. Everywhere. So I want to make an appeal, a passionate appeal to the minister that henceforth today, tomorrow, next tomorrow, I want to see our lorries getting to Tamale or anywhere. And if that thing starts, I think there will be peace.
The youth and community members are agitated. The concerns were summed up by this sub-chief of Wenchiki, Abubakar Awufo Buba.
And I told you personally, we don't have that in mind to go and attack in the Kunkumbama. But if they come, we will not run away. And when we came, actually, it really happened. We spoke to our youth and they really listened to us. In the end, we attacked. I said, if any attack the other, the security should face that group. Vice versa. We didn't see that. Up to now, the attack still goes on. Yesterday, an attack.
Nyuma attack.
Today, an attack.
Hare security mun ko do ba attack security mo.
Even the securities were even attacked.
Ikaranga attack ba.
All the Concombers do that attack.
Anu for ne ma law jinima ga.
And for respect law.
Ne ka kimen twem jirima.
And we respect our elders.
Dama ne anu for action so anwa so no bo tamu ya bo asia tunu kama motor machine.
In the whole Anufo area, you will never see anybody put stones to block that nobody should pass.
Aju Gerenkuka bato I think kama so na shindo.
Gerenkuka, they have blocked the road.
Naja bato I think kama so na shindo.
Naja, they have blocked the road.
Tigenga bato I think kama so na
They
shindo.
have blocked the road.
Tokisa ne ye yere Uganda je wotu go kisa.
Now, are we Ghanaians or Togolese?
But the regent of Chereponi, Pastor Jaminja Malba, sounds more conciliatory. So the politicians have come to speak to you. They say that they want peace. Is this something that is possible?
It's possible.
What will be the conditions?
Yes, it's possible. As I've been saying, the Concombers are no different from us. We reside in one geographical location. And so we are more related. In fact, we are the two tribes that are neatly related than any tribe in this country. So because of our relationship, we can live in peace as we lived before.
So the Minister for Defense leading a delegation from Accra and also from Tamale, the Northeast Regional Minister, just spoke there on behalf of the delegation to the paramount chief of the Chereponi traditional area. And their message is simple: enough is enough. They expect that the hostilities should cease. Hostilities between Anofos here, or Cherkosis, if you like, and the people of the Concomba extraction who have been warring over the past few weeks or so. It is a message that has been brought to the paramount chief. The community members are waiting to be addressed, and we expect also to listen to the chief, who has pledged to ensure that there is peace in this community. The delegation headed next to Naja, a community which is some 30 minutes flight outside Chereponi. Prior to the visit, the security apparatus had arrested the assemblyman for the area over claims he was hoarding arms. This agitated the Concomba chiefs.
This morning, one of our sons who were organizing for this meeting was arrested, and we thought you could come with him to come and present him to us before you maybe start with your appealing for all what you are saying. So as chiefs who are here were waiting to see their son, and they didn't see him, I think they are not happy.
People here, who were mostly Concombers, felt poorly treated. John Dranyani is the father of the assemblyman whose arrest is leading to rising tensions.
If you have a communal labor, now people are entering to farm you, and then you happen to hear that a lion has captured your son. What do you think you will be? What do you think the communal labor will be? My son, that they said he was holding a gun, I don't believe it. There was a meeting at this assembly. I was going with him to Chereponi when we fell on the way. I am still having those pains. The same as him. How can he shoot a gun? When I was passing to the meeting here, he was on the palace, writing a welcome address when he was arrested. So I am not saying that peace will not come. I am saying that peace will come, even if my son remains.
Supporting their brothers in Chereponi, the Concomba delegation from Nalerugu made a strong case for what they say is injustice served Concombers.
There's no justice. You can't find peace there. When we're coming from Nalerugu, we saw something that was very alarming. I never thought that this could happen in this era. We saw the military just came into the village, started firing here and there. And I was asking myself, my father has been a police CID for 32 good years. I have never seen such an action.
At this juncture, the atmosphere was getting charged and heated. Then a savior in the name of Daniel Bugri Nabu rose to his feet. The former Northern Regional NPP chair and Konkomba stalwart appealed to the conscience of the aggrieved people.
They can see that I'm not well. Since April last year, after my accident, I've been away for Europe for treatment. I came back not quite 1 month now. So I couldn't not be, there's nothing would have made me to move to this place, if not because of unfortunate, confused between the Kunkumbes and the Chakosis. I don't want to talk too long. Too long doesn't mean that it is good. I want you people to listen to me well and listen to me and do what we are here asking you to do.
The Chakosi-Konkomba conflict in Saboba and Chereponi is as diverse as its geography. But Defense Minister Dominic Nitiu, who on a second visit to the area would be going to Saboba and surrounding communities, is bent on bringing lasting peace here.
From here, we'll be going to meet the Konkomba chiefs and opinion leaders within Saboba area. When we met the Anofo chiefs and opinion leaders in Chereponi, they promised us one thing, that from today, they will not pick a gun or a stick to attack any Konkomba man. I asked the Konkombas the same question. Do you agree to put down all your weapons today or not? They say yes. Is it not true? We have come to appeal to all of you, especially the young people. When you see a Chakosi man, embrace him. Don't shoot at him. So I want to plead with you that in Chereponi district and in Saboba district, today should be the last day we have heard that there's any conflict.
This is the Naja community. Behind me, you can see residents who have come out and emerged here on the school park where the meeting has been happening. It's a meeting between the defense minister's team, the defense minister and all ministers, indeed minister for the Northeast, former ministers of state under the NDC administration, appointees under the NPP administration. And these are persons who cut across both the two ethnic divides, the Konkombes and the Chokosis or the Anafos. And what they have come here to do is to tell all the people involved to give peace a chance. They have given the assurance that they will listen. For pessimists of the conflict here, they will say it's just a matter of time before it erupts again. But the community members here have been challenged by the politicians who came. And they indeed have taken up the challenge and they have promised that nobody returns here again to call for peace. But perhaps anyone who returns here will be coming to celebrate what is happening here in the newly created region, Northeast, and this district of Chereponi. From Chereponi, from Naja in Chereponi in the Northeast region, I am Umaru Sanda Amadu for Citi News.